Hi everyone, it's Monday at the Mystical Magical Mansion. Welcome! If this is the first time you're tuning in, my name is Kim. My husband Ryan and I live in this beautiful old home built in 1910 in the historic Gold Coast neighborhood of Omaha, Nebraska. And every week we share a little bit about what's going on, the grandkids, projects here at the house, and just a little bit about ourselves. So this week, I'm taking you outside to see what's shaking out there, and I'm also taking you for a fun little adventure. It's always good to have a laugh with the grandkids. It is a hot and steamy morning here in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm just getting set up to teach my yoga class inside, but I wanted to grab just a second out here because we're having a tree taken out today, which is quite sad. It's very, very sad. But inevitably, about the time that I start my yoga class, or definitely when we are ready to go into meditation, I'm sure, without a doubt, that the chainsaws will start. So the guys are supposed to be coming anytime, but I wanted to show you what's happening. We have a very big tree here in our yard that died this year. It's really sad. So let me flip this around so you can see. This huge, 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 I believe it was a kind of pine, but beautiful tree that's been very healthy. Well, it was healthy last year. This is only our second summer here. But the spring, it just like within days just started dropping all of its needles. So we did have an arborist come and look at it and see if there's anything we could do. But as you can see, it is dead. It is so, so, so very dead. And it is a beautiful tree. We've loved it. Carter, my granddaughter, kind of went underneath it, and it was like this little secret world, but branches are falling down. It's very dangerous. It's really just weakened so fast. Oh, sounds like the neighbors are having some stuff taken down too, or worked on. But yeah, it takes up a lot of space in our driveway, and it was kind of just made the entrance a little trickier. So I would be very curious to see how the house looks with it removed. We're gonna see a section of fence and a part of the front that we've actually really never been able to see before. So yeah, sadly, this huge old tree is coming down today. I hate it, I really do, because I really love that tree, but it's just, it didn't make it, and I guess that's just the circle of life. Fortunately, the plants here on the north side, here in Fern Gully as we call it, are thriving. They look really nice. They just aren't getting all those hours of intense sun that everything else is, so they're looking really beautiful. My one pot of begonias are kind of loving life, not tremendously, but they're hanging in there. My little hostas that Carter and I planted are coming up. That bucket of plants looks great. I've got one new hosta that I stuck in that's actually starting to bloom. So that looks really wonderful. And then all of the ferns are looking good. The raccoon destroyed bucket of begonias, I've sort of just let it be what it is. There's no saving them. And then my impatiens down here popping through. I need to pull off a few of these dry ones that have bloomed, but this other color is getting ready to bloom, so they're happy over here. And then this is exciting. So I planted all of these little coral bells, astilbe plants, and just sort of in the middle of it, all of these little tiny wild strawberries are coming in. Look at that, they're so tiny. They're really, really little. I mean, that's my fingertip. But I've never seen so many. They're just coming in all over in this little patch amongst these flowers. So I think they just maybe needed the opportunity to have a little space to grow. Here's some more back here. So I'm trying to make sure not to pull weeds too aggressively through here, but to give them a chance. But here's some more of them coming in. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but what a wonderful little surprise. Little bitty baby strawberries. Little tiny wild strawberries. So hopefully next year at this time there will be a lot of hostas, and again the coral bells, the astilbe, all of these things will just be really thriving, as much as all of the ferns and the lily of the valley that's on the other side. And just as predicted, at 10:15, the tree is chopped down in the yard. Wow, they really made quick work of this and have it dragged down to the end of the driveway and just nothing flat. And just as expected, the second we started yoga class, of course, they showed up to take down the tree. I'm gonna pop out here. I just finished my students. Take a look and see what's going on out here now. Oh wow, they are just chipping it up in the wood chipper. Big tree service trucks here. Looks like they've gotten everything pretty much cleaned up and out of the way already. Oh, these guys are fast. So in an hour, oh my gosh, it smells definitely like cut pine. Holy cow. I caught a little bit, just a second or two of this inside, but man, does that look different. Can't believe how big the fence looks and how big this space looks. Holy cow. Wow. It's amazing. Yeah, it definitely makes the side yard and the side of our house look so much bigger. Kind of amazing. Look who's here. Look who's here. It's a Waylon having a little breakfast at Maymay's house. Yummy. Having a little waffle and a little oatmeal. Some kind of got in our mouth. The band's back together. We got Carter and Waylon. The buddies are back together this morning. Haven't spent much time together this summer, so it's so great to have them back together. Right, guys? Yeah. Waylon just left. It was so good to have him here, so I'm grabbing the leash, Dixie and Carter, and we're gonna grab a quick walk around the block while it's not too hot. Uh-oh. Get your dog.
Come on.
Say, come on.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, she's going. Going.
Come on.
You're silly. You're so silly. Come. Ah. Get your dog. You silly puppy. Silly puppy.
Dog.
Silly dog. Silly puppy. Silly puppy. That little laugh of Carter's, I'm telling you, nothing warms your heart like hearing one of your grandkids giggle. She's just so cute. And a walk around the block should take just a few minutes, but between her and Dixie, I don't know who makes it longer. It's fun. I don't know if any of you have heard of Habitat Restore, but it's a store. There's actually 2 locations here in Omaha, and people drop off things for construction, if they're doing a remodel or updating in their house, and you can get building materials, you can get furniture, you can get all kinds of things at a great price, and you have to see what I got this week. So look at these fancy pillows that I ended up getting. Very fancy, very fringy. Not something that you find every day, and definitely unapologetically fancy. I'm putting them on my couch here in the living room. Don't they just add a special little something here with all that fringe? I'm not sure if they're going to go here on the couch permanently, but I thought I would just try them out initially and kind of see how they look. And I don't know, I kind of like them. I kind of like all this fringe. Like I said, the Habitat Restore is a great place to look if you're just wanting some fun little updates, or if you're looking sometimes historic pieces. They have furniture, they have all kinds of great items. But 2 years ago, I think it's 1 year or 2 years ago, my friend Beth Ryan Powers, was shooting a commercial for them, and I actually did the voiceover work for it. So if you go back in time, you might hear my voice telling you to drop off your used items, or that the delivery people would come and get you. Anyway, fun little sidebar there. But anyway, I hope this week you will do something very fancy for yourself, very unapologetically fancy. You'll get out your good dishes, your jewelry, add some fringy, funky pillows to your house, whatever it is that makes life feel just a little more special and elevated to you. It does not have to be expensive to be unapologetically fancy. So we're wishing you a wonderful week. Stay well, and best wishes from the Mystical Magical Mansion.